Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi student, good afternoon. Miss hope that all of you stay healthy in every condition. Now welcome to second meeting review for all material of final exam. Okay, now the first we will discuss for the speaking session. Jadi kita bakal bahas untuk ujian yang speaking ya. The first is for preposition, untuk mengetahui letak atau posisi suatu benda. Okay, look at in here. Where's the cat? Yes, the cat is in. Berada di dalam. And next is, yes, in front of. In front of, the meaning is di depan. And next, where is the cat? Yes, next to or beside, di samping. Next, where is the cat? Yes, under, di bawah. Next, okay, on, that's right, di atas. And where is the cat now? Yes, between, di antara. Okay, we remind again. In, di dalam. In front of, di depan. Next to or beside, di samping. Under, di bawah. And on, di atas. And the last is between, di antara. Okay, now let's check it out. Oke, untuk speaking ini nanti kalian lihat gambar kemudian kalian buat kalimat. Oke, this is the example. The book is on the table. Nanti Miss kasih gambar misalnya buku. Where's the book? The book is on the table. Next, yes, the teddy bear is in the cupboard. So you will make sentence based on the picture. Jadi kalian bakal buat kalimat berdasarkan gambar. Next is, where's the rabbit? The rabbit is under the tree. Kelincinya berada di bawah pohon. Jadi kalian bakal membuat kalimatnya berdasarkan gambar. Next we discuss about prohibition, tentang peringatan ataupun larangan, warning kepada seseorang. In here you can use don't, jangan, or no, dilarang. In here there are 3 types of prohibition. First is verbal, menggunakan kata kerja. Okay, the example is don't cry, jangan menangis. Don't touch, jangan menyentuh. Don't speak, jangan berbicara. For nominal prohibition, you can use adjective, kata sifat, or noun, kata benda. For example, don't be late, jangan terlambat. Don't be lazy, jangan malas. Don't be sad, jangan sedih. The last, no plus verb in. No smoking, dilarang merokok. No fishing, dilarang memancing. No cheating, dilarang menyontek. No parking, dilarang parkir. Next, for phonics, how we pronounce the word correctly. For example, letter P, the sound is P. In here for panda. Panda. P. And next is pet. Pet, hewan peliharaan. Next is peacock. Peacock, burung merak. Next, pen. Pen, the meaning is panci. And next is parrot. Parrot, burung kakak tua. Jadi itu adalah contoh untuk phonics yang P-nya berada di depan, huruf P-nya berada di depan. Sekarang P-nya di belakang, in the last letter of the word. Okay, in here, hop. Hop, melompat. And then, sip. Sip. Next is lamp. Lamp, lampu. Jadi, huruf P-nya di akhir. And next is about fruit that I don't like, tentang buah yang tidak kita sukai. Lemon. I don't like lemon. Saya tidak suka lemon. Next is you should tell and describe what fruit that you don't like or what fruit that you dislike. Mendeskripsikan tentang buah apa yang tidak kalian sukai based on the picture, berdasarkan gambarnya. Okay, let's check it out. The first is strawberry, strawberry, banana, pisang, orange, jeruk, apple, apple, peach, peach, grape, anggur, lemon, lemon, and blueberry, buah berry. Next, you should Make sentence based on this picture. Use I don't like or I dislike. I don't like strawberry. I don't like banana. I don't like orange. I don't like peach. I don't like grape. I don't like blueberries. Or you can use I dislike lemon. I dislike apple. So it's up to you. You can use I don't like or I dislike based on the picture. Now we continue to the writing session. Kita lanjut ke writing ya. Okay, in here we will discuss about action word, tentang kata kerja yang ada aksinya, and then about let's, ayo. Let's discuss first about the vocabulary for verb. The first is eat, makan, drink, minum, read, membaca, write, menulis, run, berlari, and then jump, melompat, cook, memasak, dance, menari, laugh, tertawa. Miss will tell you about let's do some activities. Ayo kita melakukan sesuatu based on the picture. For example, ayo kita pergi. In English is let's go. In here, let's jump. Ayo kita lompat. Next, let's play. Ayo kita bermain. And let's dance. Ayo kita menari. And let's read. Ayo kita membaca based on the picture, berdasarkan gambarnya. Next, for the spelling check, in here Miss will check how you rearrange or complete the letter of the word. Jadi kalian bisa nanti melengkapi ataupun juga bisa menyusun katanya dengan baik dan benar. Okay, for example in here kalian you arrange the word into a good word. Jadi kalian mengacak, kemudian kalian susun dengan benar. Let's check for this example. What is that? Yes, banana. How to write banana? B-A-N-A-N-A. Jadi kalian menyusun katanya. And what is that? Yes, melon. Oke, jadi kalian menyusun atau nanti bisa melengkapi kata yang kosong based on the picture. Okay, next is about animals action. What is animals action? Animals action adalah apa yang bisa dilakukan oleh hewan. Okay? In here, what can animals do? Apa yang bisa dilakukan oleh hewan? Some animals can. Jadi beberapa hewan di sini bisa melakukan. First is fly. Fly, terbang. Run, berlari. Next, swim, berenang. Jump, melompat, and the last is walk, berjalan. Okay, in here for fly, in this picture is bird. Bird can fly. And next, run for dog. It can be for cat or any else. And then for swim, in this picture, for example, is elephant. It can be for fish, squid, and others. And for jump, in this picture is kangaroo. Or it can be rabbit. Yes, that's right. Rabbit can jump. Kelinci bisa melompat. And then walk. Walk can be for dog. Or it can be for chicken and for cow. Okay. Nah, in here you will categorize what animals can do based on their action. Jadi kalian di sini bakal mengkategorikan hewannya berdasarkan aksinya, berdasarkan apa yang bisa mereka lakukan. Nanti misalnya hewan apa saja yang bisa terbang. What are animals that can fly? You can mention the animal. Jadi kalian bisa menyebutkan hewan apa saja. Okay, this is for the example. Yes, okay, now let's see in this slide. Okay, what can animals do? This is for the sentence. Jadi kalian bisa membuat kalimat nanti sentence, or you just categorize what animals can do based on their action. Jadi kalian bisa nanti membuat kalimat, atau juga nanti kalian bisa mengkategorikan hewannya berdasarkan kemampuannya. Okay, so you should pay attention to the instruction when you answer the question of final examination. Jadi kalian harus fokus nanti pada saat menjawab soalnya, apakah dianya membuat soal, membuat kalimat, ataupun hanya mengkategorikan saja, dan kalian tulis hewan apa saja yang termasuk kategori bisa berlari, berenang, melompat, dan lain-lain. Oke, in here the butterfly can fly. Yeah, kupu-kupu bisa terbang. And then the dog can run. Anjing bisa berlari. And then the goldfish can swim. Ikan emas bisa berenang. Next is the cow can walk. Sapi bisa berjalan. And then the last is the frog can jump. Kodok bisa melompat. Okay, now we continue to the next topic. Okay, students, now we continue to discuss about capital letters atau huruf besar. Next, okay, you should choose which one is the capital letter. Selanjutnya kalian pilih yang mana yang termasuk capital letters. Okay, next, which one? Yang mana? This one, or this one, or how about this one? Okay, let's see which one is the capital letters. Yes, this one. Jadi yang ini adalah yang merupakan huruf besar. Oke, itu yang merupakan huruf kapital untuk di awal kalimat atau di awal kata. How about this one? This is what we call lowercase letter. Okay, lowercase letter, huruf kecil. And this one is also lowercase letter, huruf kecil. How about this one? This one we can call it for capital letters. Kita bisa juga menyebutnya untuk capital letter, tapi untuk huruf sambung. Oke, jadi ini bisa juga ya. Tetapi ini khusus untuk huruf sambung, atau bisa juga yang ini ya. Okay, now let's move. Okay, next. What is the function for capital letters and when we can use capital letters, dan kapan kita menggunakan huruf besar atau capital letters? Let's see in here. Okay, in here use for name untuk nama, and then for place untuk nama tempat. Okay, for example, name is Anna. Okay, nah, okay, and then for place, for example, Jakarta. Okay, and next is first letter in sentence. Jadi huruf pertama di kalimat. Okay, jadi huruf pertama di kalimat use capital letters. Okay, and then pronoun subject I. Jadi untuk subject atau pelaku, orang yang saya atau I, in here you should use capital letter. Jadi untuk setiap subjek atau subjeknya yang menyatakan saya, jadi dia menggunakan huruf besar. Okay, I. And then for the last is days, months, and holiday. Untuk menyatakan hari, bulan, dan juga liburan. For example, hari yang ini Monday, month-nya June, and then holiday, for example, New Year, Christmas, or Idul Fitri. Okay, jadi menggunakan huruf besar di awal katanya atau di awal kalimat. For example, in here, Monday, June, and sorry, and New Year. Okay, that is when we use for the capital letters. Kapan kita menggunakannya, and what is the function for capital letters? Now we continue discuss for the punctuation, tanda baca. Okay, let's move. Okay, now we move to the punctuation or tanda baca. In here, the first is full stop. In here, full stop itu adalah titik, and then komas, tanda koma. Okay, we can use full stop in the last sentence, di akhir kalimat, and then you can use comma. For example, when you combine two sentence become into one. Jadi kalian bisa juga menggabungkan dua kalimat menjadi satu menggunakan koma, or more than two, atau bisa juga lebih dari dua menggunakan koma. And next is, okay, this is what we call question mark. Question mark adalah tanda tanya. Okay, you can use question mark when you want to ask someone about anything. about something, tentang apapun. Jadi ketika kalian mau bertanya, you can use question mark in the last sentence or in the last word, okay? And next is exclamation mark. Exclamation mark in here adalah tanda seru. Okay, now we continue to discuss for the sentences. Sekarang kita lanjut bagaimana cara untuk kalimatnya ya, okay? Alright, so we continue and move to examples. Okay, sekarang kita lanjut untuk kalimatnya ya, and then we will check it together. Okay, is it right or wrong? Apakah ini sudah benar ataupun salah? Okay, the first is my name is Bobby. Is it right? Yes, this is right. Okay, the sentence is right. The first letter is use capital letters, and then for the name of Bobby, untuk nama orang use capital letters. Jadi untuk di awal kalimat dan juga nama orang menggunakan capital letters. And don't forget in the last sentence use full stop menggunakan titik. And next is I was born in Bogor. I was born in Bogor. I use capital letter, and then Bogor use capital letter. Why Bogor use capital letter? Because this is the name of the place. Adalah nama dari tempat. Okay, and in here don't forget full stop. Titik. And next is we study at EA. Is it right? No, this is wrong. Kalau yang ini tadi benar, this one is wrong. Why? Because in here study is not capital letters and this one is not capital letters. Jadi yang ini benar, huruf kapital di awal, and then di sini use lowercase letter menggunakan huruf kecil, and this one is also use lowercase letter at. And how about this one? Yes, that's right. This one is use capital letters. Di sini memang menggunakan capital letter huruf besar karena dia berupa nama tempat dan juga disingkat. Jadi kalau nama tempat apalagi disingkat menggunakan huruf besar semua. Okay. Next is don't run. Jangan berlari. Jadi karena kalau ada kata imperative sentence atau kalimat perintah atau perintah, so use exclamation mark menggunakan tanda seru. Okay. And in the first letter use capital letters. And the last is where do you live? Di manakah kamu tinggal? In here use capital letter in the first letter of the sentence, and then don't forget use question mark when you want to ask someone. Okay, that's all for capital letters. Okay, don't forget write down this material in your notebook. If you still confused, you can ask me. Okay. Thank you so much. Hope that all of you already understand and got the point what Miss said to all of you. Okay, bye bye.